The idiots have been in charge way too long. And that's why you're here. For the podcast you need. All for liberty all the time. Welcome to Liberty Bites Back. With your host, Brandon Imel.
Democrats have found a Chinese spy in their midst. A politician has been sleeping with the enemy. And this is no flippin' joke. A U.S. politician was sleeping with a Chinese spy lady who infiltrated our elected officials. China has been our adversary since the Cold War, and they love Joe Biden. They love the in-the-bag for China politicians. A Chinese spy has infiltrated our politics, but China has already been influencing our policies and our culture. It's almost like a movie on how ridiculous and crazy 2020 is becoming. Axios reports, suspected Chinese spy targeted California politicians. A suspected Chinese intelligence operative developed extensive ties with local and national politicians, including U.S. congressmen, in what U.S. officials believe was a political intelligence operation run by China's main civilian spy agency between 2011 and 2015, Axios found in a year-long investigation. Why it matters. The alleged operation offers a rare window into how Beijing has tried to gain access to and influence the U.S. political circles. While this suspected operative's activities appear to have ended during the Obama administration, concerns about Beijing's influence operations have spanned President Trump's time in office and will continue to be a core focus for U.S. counterintelligence during the Biden administration. The woman at the center of the operation, a Chinese national named Feng Feng or Christine Feng, targeted up-and-coming local politicians in the Bay Area and across the country who had a potential to make it big on the national stage. Through campaign fundraising, extensive networking, personal charisma, and romantical or sexual relationships with at least two Midwestern mayors, Feng was able to gain proximity to political power. According to the current and former U.S. intelligence officials and one former elected official. Even though U.S. officials do not believe Feng received or passed on classified information, the case was a big deal because there were some really sensitive people that were caught up in the intelligence network, a current senior U.S. intelligence official said. Private but unclassified information about government officials, such as their habits, preferences, schedules, social networks, and even rumors about them, is a form of political intelligence. Collecting such information is a key part of what foreign intelligence agencies do. Among the most significant targets of Feng's efforts was Representative Eric Swalwell, a Democrat of California. Feng took part in the fundraising activity for Swalwell's 2014 re-election campaign, according to a Bay Area political operative and a current U.S. intelligence official. Swalwell's office was directly aware of these activities on its behalf, the political operative said. The same political operative who witnessed Feng fundraising on Swalwell's behalf found no evidence of illegal contributions. Federal Election Commission records don't indicate Feng herself made donations, which are prohibited from foreign nationals. Now, Feng helped place at least one intern in Swalwell's office, according to those same two people, and interacted with Swalwell at multiple events over the course of several years. A statement from Swalwell's office provided to Axios said, Representative Swalwell long ago provided information about this person, whom he met more than 8 years ago, and whom he hasn't seen in nearly 6 years, to the FBI. To protect information that might be classified, he will not participate in your story. What happened amid a widening counterintelligence probe? Federal investigators became so alarmed by Fane's behavior and activities that around 2015 they alerted Swalwell to their concerns, giving him what is known as a defensive briefing. Swalwell immediately cut off all ties to Fang, according to the current U.S. intelligence official, and he has not been accused of any wrongdoing. Fang left the country unexpectedly in mid 2015 amid the investigation. She did not respond to multiple attempts by Axios to reach her by email and Facebook. Between the lines, the case demonstrates China's strategy of cultivating relationships that may take years or even decades to bear fruit. The Chinese Communist Party knows that today's mayors and city council members are tomorrow's governors and members of Congress. In the years since the Fang probe, the FBI has prioritized investigations in the Chinese influence operations, creating a unit in the May of 2019 within the Bureau solely dedicated to countering Beijing's activities at the state and local levels. U.S. national security officials believe the threat posed by China has only grown with time. She was one of the lots of agents, said a current senior U.S. intelligence official. Beijing is engaged in a highly sophisticated, malign foreign influence campaign, FBI Director Chris Wray said in July of 2020 speech. These efforts involve subversive, undeclared, criminal, or coercive attempts to sway our government's policies, distort our country's public discourse, and undermine the confidence in our democratic processes and values, Ray said. The Chinese agent was able to infiltrate our country and then infiltrate those in our governments. This is crazy that nobody is making more of an issue out of this. It's a flippin' big problem. But many are in Chinese pocketbooks, too busy taking that sweet China money to even care.